Out this as a semi-final. Well, in the last semi-final, we didn't even make it, yet we won the finals handsomely. Now, you're right, 2019 is different from 2024, but a Lok Sabha election is fundamentally different from a state assembly election. There are various local factors that are at play, and therefore, to take the results of this election, and why just this? There were 6 elections before this, 6-7 elections before this in 2022. Why wasn't that a semi-final? So, you know, this convenient cherry picking कि मैं इसको semi-final बना दूँ, मैं उसको semi-final बना दूँ, I think that that should be avoided. And you know, why are we confident? Navika, I'll tell you, in Rajasthan, just look at the kind of vote share that the Congress had in 2018. Has it added anything after 2018 into this vote share? Do you see any reason why they should come back to power when they've not even added any segment or chunk of society into that 2018 vote share, which anyways did not get them past the halfway mark? They have in fact lost the community that Sachin Pilot was promising that they would get a CM from that community. They've lost the youth vote. They've lost the women vote. So therefore, on a very scientific analysis, in Rajasthan, there is no way that the Congress party is returning to power. As far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned, there too, in 2018, there was considerable anger among certain sections against the BJP. Let's concede that. Today in 2023, none of that anger continued to exist. And in fact, the Congress party was marred by a lot of infighting. They were not marred, they did not have a narrative in Madhya Pradesh, and therefore in 2023, Madhya Pradesh, BJP is better poised than it was in 2018. And 2018 we actually got more votes. And now coming to Chhattisgarh. And now coming to Chhattisgarh.
Makes absolutely no sense. If they had the guts, then in Madhya Pradesh they would have declared a chief ministerial phase. The fact that they did not, the fact that they had to get members of parliament and ministers to come down to contest elections. In fact, Mr. Kailash ji was on record saying, मैं तो हेलीकॉप्टर में बड़ा नेता की तरह घूमना चाहता था. I've been forced to contest elections. That the senior leadership was forced to contest elections shows how scary
it also shows that every senior leader in the BJP is also a karyakarta and it's back to the roots.
No, it does not show that. It shows the fact that ultimately the Prime Minister had to use his name and said that you please vote for me.
He's already
ultimately. It is ultimately because people of Madhya Pradesh know the Prime Minister is not going to give up his seat and become Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh.
But Modi ki guarantee matters. Why will the BJP not use it?
That is
will
it.
They keep their arrows in
one-man show? Modi ki guarantee versus Congress. Congress is a team. Modi ji is a one-man show.
Modi ji nothing then.
No. He's a team player. He's a team player.
Oh.
Congress is
so
a team.
Modi is not a team player, but Rahul Gandhi
it's a one-man show versus a team, and people will always select a team, a performing team.
Modi versus Rahul.
I want to make it as India. It has to be about India.
JVC is jumping at that because if it's Modi versus Rahul,
it's about team versus one-man show. It's about team versus one-man show.
It's his dream come true.
I think the fact is Tehseen is overlooking the visual of the Prime Minister on the floor of the House saying "Ek akela sab pe bhari."
And 200
so when
MPs
you say
behind
no,
crying, unhi ke MPs the. If the Prime Minister doesn't take his own MP seriously, why should the people do?
You are like Dola Sen versus all of the treasury
Voodoo needs to work faster on you. You know, you are giving Tehseen a walkover.
Look, there are Prime Minister schemes and there are Chief Minister schemes. What else does he mean by double engine? One of the engines is the Prime Minister's. For you to say that the Prime Minister has suddenly jumped in is completely wrong. He has been there. He's been running an engine for 10 years, Tehseen.
Which engine is not working in Manipur?
Okay, let's just a second. Let's cut across to Chhattisgarh because I also want to bring in what's happening on the ground. In Chhattisgarh, the war room has been set up. What was very interesting, Arunil, is that in the last election, the vote share gap between the Congress and the BJP widened to 10%. How do the people think today in the war room that this gap could be bridged, would be bridged, or there is no chance? They are confident. What's the mood in the war room?
Well, Padmaja, good morning to you, to Navika ji as well, and to our esteemed guests. At present, I'm reporting from this Congress headquarters where a war room is being made. All the senior leaders will be expected over here. Now, Ajay Bakan, the senior Congress leader, reached Raipur last night. He basically showed his confidence. However, sources from the Congress party inform us that if at all there is a close finish, if at all there is a cliffhanger as predicted in the exit polls as well, the Congress party doesn't want to leave anything to huge chance. Now, with respect to the vote share as well, the BJP particularly, which started its campaigning on an aggressive mode very early this time as well as compared to 2018, they have been primarily targeting the women voters. The Mahatari Vandan Yojana that has been that has been promised by the BJP, they are banking on the women voters of Chhattisgarh particularly. With respect to the Congress party as well, the farm laws that were introduced by Bhupesh Baghel CM as well as
just a second, Arunil, because Smita has an intervention to make, and an interesting one. Remember, Ajay Makan has been sent as one of the observers for the meeting eventually of the CLP to take place. Smita.
Yeah, so basically what I wanted to say was that Ajay Makan couldn't really work magic in Rajasthan when he was sent in to resolve the issues between Pilot and Gaylord. Yeah, he couldn't resolve the issues and has not worked any magic in the Delhi unit of the Congress party. So I really don't see how he can be the man of the moment in case of a hung assembly, you know.
But then in that case, neither could Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa, and he continues to be the Prabhari.
But you need somebody like a DK who can, you know, who can deliver.
But how many DKs can you have? Poor guy is in Hyderabad. Now you want him to be in Raipur also. It's like you divide him in 5.
But you really need somebody who can be aggressive on the action. I think Ajay Makan all said to him, he's too much of a gentleman to do this. You need a Yodha.
I'm saying DK Shivkumar is not a gentleman.
You need a Yodha. You need a fighter who can do this.
Okay. But then if you are a fighter, in Karnataka, and if you are also a fighter in Telangana, and you want him to be a fighter in Chhattisgarh as well, Smita,
who is Rahul
and then he is a deputy chief minister, how does that work, Tehsil?
Yeah, but who is Rahul? If everyone else is doing all the work.
No. The fact of the matter is I think DK is very, very credible and the future is extremely bright for DK. And I do agree with some things that Smita Prakash says, that you do need more alpha fighters on the ground. I do agree with that.
And the Congress not really having them?
No, the Congress does have it and they should see.
But they can't deploy them because of the internal differences. And
no, I don't think that's any of the things. I think they should get more.
Gandhi then, no? Then
I think Priyanka should take the role of Ahmed Patel. I do believe she should transit into that role. That's something I do believe.
They still don't really happening in the Congress. That's the big question. The question really boils down to, and Ashutosh, that is the question. In close situations, as many are predicting in some of these states, does the BJP have a machinery that's well-oiled, that scrapes through better than the Congress does? And is that going to be the difference between the BJP and the Congress in these elections?
See, I think the BJP strategy is now is much better way countered by the Congress. Like you take the example of Karnataka last time. The BJP were closer to the majority numbers, and the JDS and the Congress are much behind. But the Congress was smarter, and they stitched the coalition together and formed the government. So I think now everybody knows that even if there is a hung assembly, BJP will employ certain tricks. So other opposition political parties are also trying to preempt BJP doing something like that.
Which is why all resorts are booked. And Shehzad Poonawalla, how many resorts has the BJP booked in Gujarat and elsewhere, as reports coming in from Rajasthan suggest?
No, all the resort owners are getting good business because India has become such a great tourism hub and people are traveling domestically. So they are getting all the business from the people of this country. They're not getting any business from us because we are confident that the people of this country, if you've seen in the last few elections, have been giving decisive mandates. But I just want to record and note on record that Ashutosh has credited the Congress in 2018, when it was not the single largest party, to take away the mandate from the BJP and form a coalition of unholy alliance with the JDS back then. Now today, if something like that repeats itself, he should not be the one lecturing or sanctimoniously giving lectures on this, because he himself has said that this is smart politics. Because Ashutosh, when it is done by Congress, he calls it chamatkar. When any other party does it, he says ye loktantra ke gunegar. So this chamatkar and gunegar thing, not that it is going to be required, but underline this, and Ashutosh should not be allowed to move away from this position in the future.
No, but if it is unholy and immoral for the BJP, then it's immoral for the Congress, is the point he's making.
See, I agree with him. I agree with him. But if you go back to our tradition, there is a sloka called Chhathe Sathe Samacharit.
So we are okay with it, right?
So in politics,
So if the BJP also does
जैसा
it, it's
करोगे
okay.
वैसा ही
भगवान
भरोगे।
राम ने भी
Navika,
भगवान
this is
भगवान राम ने भी बाली का वध करने के लिए
So basically
this
saying
is
Sam
very-
Dand Bhed is okay.
Quoting the
तो सबके लिए,
scriptures, Padmaja, quoting the scriptures
Congress करे तो
for
quote the scriptures.
immorality.
Well, it's Sunday, so it's a good day to quote the scriptures.
Okay, all right. Pressure coming in. We need to take a short break while we discuss the scriptures and holy with the unholy. But
Okay, I want to quickly show this. And, you know, before you go into the break, here is what I was talking about. So, what you see right now on screen is the seat share. Similarly, we'll be showing you the vote share as well. See, this basically is the technology that we have got, where you'll be able to easily see across states what the breakup is, how parties have fared. We will show you the switch that has happened between 2018 and 2023. So making the election interesting and easy to understand for you, because we are India's election news headquarters. Quick break.
When journalism is led by integrity and when experience meets passion, there is no scope for half-truths. When the noise drowns out the truth and many lose sight of what is the real issue.
I ask the legitimate question and uncover the whole truth.
Don't tax the poor people who are using petrol, diesel to go to work or to send their children to school.
I give you the complete picture in black and white, not a colored opinion, facts that help you form your opinion.
The News Hour at 9. Weeknights at 9. Only on Times Now.
She asks tough questions like no other journalist.
आपके ऊपर तो कई घोटालों के भी आजकल आरोप लग रहे हैं। देश में सिर्फ एक बात की चर्चा है कि क्या बीजेपी राहुल गांधी से डर गई।
She takes on the masters of Indian politics like no one else can.
विपक्ष कम से कम उत्तर प्रदेश में ये कह रहा है कि आप हवा बना रहे हैं, निवेश कोई आया ही नहीं इस राज्य में। राहुल गांधी का कहना है कि देश में लोकतंत्र मरता जा रहा है, खतरे में है।
Because she speaks for you the way no one else can.
What about the charges against the government that this is a favored company by the government? How do you look at India on the world map of countries to watch out?
Because your voice must be heard, your questions answered, above all else. Frankly Speaking with Navika Kumar.
Can I have your attention, please?
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Countdown to opening of the EVMs begin. 9 minutes from now, the first EVM will be out and the postal ballots will be counted. At the moment, we're looking at
रिजॉर्ट बुक कर लेते हैं। आप और डरा दिए कि कांग्रेस छोड़ो शुरू होगा।
नाविका जी नहीं जाने देंगी रिजॉर्ट।
सुशांत, टाइम्स नाउ, नव भारत और टाइम्स नाउ इकट्ठे आपके स्क्रीन पर और सुशांत सिन्हा हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं। सुशांत सिन्हा जी, प्रणाम, नमस्कार। यहां पर बहुत लड़ाई हो चुकी है, कौन जीत रहा है, आपका क्या है? 2 ऑल है, 3-1 है, 4-0 है, क्या भविष्यवाणी है?
अब आप लास्ट में हमको लपेट ली। अभी 2 मिनट बचा है और उसके बाद जो है आप फंसा देंगे कि सुशांत ने कहा था यहाँ ये जीत रहे हैं। चलिए, मेरा रिएक्शन मैं आपको बताता हूँ। अभी पद्मजा स्टूडियो में जा रही थी, उन्होंने मुझे अपना रिएक्शन बताया था।
नहीं, ये मेरे पे मत चिपकाइए प्लीज। अपना भविष्यवाणी बताइए, मैं अपना खुद बताऊंगी।
नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूं, मैं वही कॉपी पेस्ट कर दे रहा हूं।
नहीं, ऑफ कैमरा और ऑन कैमरा मिक्सअप मत कीजिए। आप अपनी बात बताइए, वो अपनी बात बताएंगी।
देखिए, मुझे ऐसा लगता है,
मुझे ऐसा लगता है,
मैं आपको ऑनेस्टली बताता हूं, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि राजस्थान में संभव है कि बीजेपी सरकार बनाए, इसकी संभावना लग रही है। मध्य प्रदेश में मुझे अभी भी क्लोज फाइट लग रही है, लेकिन मध्य प्रदेश में जो लोगों से बात हुई, दोनों तरफ के नेता कॉन्फिडेंट है। मध्य प्रदेश में कुछ बीजेपी के नेताओं ने मिठाई ऑलरेडी खिला दी है, कांग्रेस के कुछ नेताओं ने अपने पोर्टफोलियो बांटने की भी चर्चा कर ली, तो वो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल आपको थोड़ा सा डगमगा देता है कि किधर जाएगा मामला, लेकिन बीजेपी को एज बताया जा रहा है। और छत्तीसगढ़ में कहा जा रहा है कि कांग्रेस की सरकार बनेगी, लेकिन बीजेपी के कई बड़े नेता दावा कर रहे हैं कि सबसे बड़ा जो शॉकिंग रिजल्ट आएगा वो छत्तीसगढ़ से आएगा। तो मुझे लगता है कि हो सकता है छत्तीसगढ़ में भी क्लोज फाइट हो। तेलंगाना में मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है, मुझे पद्मजा गई थी रिपोर्टिंग के लिए, उन्होंने ही बताया कि हो सकता है वहां कांग्रेस आगे हो, ये संभावना लग रही है। तो ये मेरा ओवरऑल प्रेडिक्शन है।
Well, Padmaja.
Chhattisgarh, a lot of people actually that we've been speaking to are, banding about this 42-48 number, saying that it's going to be closer than most analysts are talking about. Telangana, definitely more than the Congress wave, there is a wave against the BRS and बहुत सारे लोग द फैक्ट कि वहां पे यूथ हैं, करप्शन की बात है, कुछ ऐसे इमोटिव इश्यूज उठाए गए हैं जैसे कि फार्म हाउस चीफ मिनिस्टर, सो इस तरीके से एंड दैट कांस्टेंट नैरेटिव व्हिच हैज बीन डन बाय द कांग्रेस सेइंग दैट BRS एंड AIMIM आर पपेट्स ऑफ द बीजेपी। तो ये चीजें लोगों के दिमाग में शायद थोड़ा सा घर कर गई हैं। तो अगर होगा तेलंगाना में तो एक तरफा होगा, नहीं तो द BRS विल कम अबाउट 60-64।
लेकिन एक सिनारियो और भी है, और वो सिनारियो है कि कांग्रेस और BRS अगर आसपास रही, किंग मेकर कौन बनेगा, एक ये भी सिनारियो है। और मुझे ऐसा लगता है,
आपका प्रेडिक्शन क्या है? आपने मुझसे और पद्मजा जी से तो पूछ लिया।
सुशांत जी, मैं सारे ऑप्शंस बता रही हूं दर्शकों को, क्योंकि 2 घंटे में सब कुछ साफ होने वाला है। मैं सिर्फ ये कह रही हूं कि अगर जर्नलिस्ट की नजरों से देखा जाए तो सस्पेंस बहुत ज्यादा है, और इसलिए आज रविवार का दिन है, संडे का दिन है। अगर आप घर पर हैं तो आपको सिर्फ टाइम्स नाउ और टाइम्स नाउ नवभारत के सामने होना चाहिए, क्योंकि कुछ भी हो सकता है।
नाविका जी, एटा चौलबे ना, आपको बताना पड़ेगा। आपने हमसे और पद्मजा जी से पूछा है।
एवरीवन इज लुकिंग फॉर अ वायरल वीडियो। ये फंसा रहे हैं आपको कि प्रेडिक्शन करवाओ और फिर वायरल कर दे।
मैं
ग्रेट स्पोक्सपर्सन। सवाल कहां, जवाब कहां, हमला बेचारा दर्शक खोज रहा है।
32 साल अगर मैंने जर्नलिज्म किया है तो कम से कम आपके बिछाए हुए जाल में तो नहीं फंसने वाली। We leave it at that. We leave it at that. सुशांत सिन्हा, many good wishes to you. आप टाइम्स नाउ नवभारत के दर्शकों को आगे रखेगा हर खबर पर। यहाँ हम भी जद्दोजहद में लगे हुए हैं कि टाइम्स नाउ के दर्शकों को हम आगे रखें। So all the very best for a big election day, and we'll talk again at 11 o'clock. So that we get to know किसकी prediction कितनी सही आई। Thank you very much, Sushant Sinha and Padmaja. Let's
बड़ी खबर तब तक
look at the 4 states that we have to look at today, and Telangana extremely important this time around, because this is where the Congress will want a victory more desperately. I'm not saying that they're not going to try in other states, but here it really means a lot, because the BJP's foray into the south will be stymied, and number 2, people are talking about second ATM from the south opening up for the Congress party. Anand,
I think you've really put come to the nub of the issue, because if BRS loses Telangana, I think the analysts and everyone else would really have to go back to the drawing board and analyze the freebie culture in this country, because no party in the history possibly of independent India has spent so much on welfare than BRS has, to the extent that Telangana is now in a debt of 6 lakh crores, which means almost 1.7 lakhs to every Telangana resident.
So if Congress comes to power, how much debt is going to increase?
Now that is the other question. I want to ask her, one simple question. No, 10 seconds.
But what is the
debt of the country? If Congress...
You first answer, what is the debt of the country?
We will have the debate. Let's all put our views forward. We'll debate in a bit.
Please,
Yes.
1 second.
The menu, the Congress party has already got laddus in their head office, while BJP is just on puri halwa. So that's the menu today in the two head offices in Delhi.
I love how business like that guy was. He's like, "Aaj sirf puri halwa, laddu ke order nahi aaye hain."
But
he was like, "Please do not demand laddus from me."
So the laddus have come into the Congress headquarters. They are pretty confident. They've got their motichur laddus, whereas BJP has puri halwa.
लेकिन मध्य प्रदेश में तो सीधा राम लक्ष्मण सीता भी आ गए हैं. अब ये राम और रिलीजन और धर्म इन इलेक्शन कौन ला रहा है तहसीन जी?
No, are you trying to say that Kamal Nath ji is not a true Hindu? He is the most devout Hindu in this country, and I'm telling you, this election is about Kamal. I am telling you, I am saying this on record.
The problem
with
Congress in Madhya Pradesh is that Rahul asked people to vote for Kamal. वो कमलनाथ की जगह कमल पे वोट करने वाले हैं.
No, as a team member said on exit poll day, will it be Kamal, Kamalnath or Operation Kamal? Either way, Kamal to hoga hi. We're just getting news also that the Congress has geared up for all eventualities. A war room has been set up, legal team is on standby, and the state top brass is to man the PCC war room. This kind of preparation is very unlike, like Ashutosh, you were saying earlier, the Congress is learning the game right now.
No,
just started to learn.
I think they've learnt it. They've got aggressive.
No, because if exit polls are predicting a tough and cliffhangers in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, then obviously the Congress has to be ready. Okay. And let's not forget, Congress has ruled this country for more than 50 years. So they also know our tricks. In between, they got very dull and lethargic, and that's why they paid the price in Goa and other places.
Shehzad Poonawala wants to come in. Congress is now getting back in the game. They had become lethargic in the middle. Shehzad Poonawala.
देखिए बाकी और कुछ का तो नहीं पता माने या ना माने, परंतु मोदी का असर इस प्रकार से प्रभावी है कि जो कल तक रोम रोम करते थे वो आज राम राम कर रहे हैं. जो राम को काल्पनिक मानते थे आज वो राम को अपने दफ्तर में प्रभु श्री राम और प्रभु श्री हनुमान को वहां पे ला रहे हैं. तो मुझे लगता है कि सियासत में इतना बड़ा बदलाव अगर देखने मिल रहा है कांग्रेस दफ्तर के बाहर ही, तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि पिछले 8-9 वर्षों में कितनी सियासत बदली है और कितना पानी बहा है.
But you shouldn't be happy with just that कि भाई हम राम ले आए कांग्रेस के दफ्तर में. You also want to win the elections. बस राममय करके ही पूरा माहौल मत छोड़ दीजिएगा. शहजाद पूनावाला.
देखिए मैं तो कहता हूं कि अगर रावण भी राम का जप करने लगे तो हमें तो खुशी महसूस होती है.
Oh. Okay, all right. This is getting, but you know, we are in the countdown. It's 8 o'clock, and from the counting centers, we are getting information. Officials moving in from the Election Commission. Can we cut across to some counting centers where we can get visuals of officials moving in and EVMs being opened up? Those visuals coming up on your screen, and we're waiting for the first numbers really to come up on our screen, because it will be postal ballots that will be picked up first and opened up, and all eyes on those numbers. And Jay and Padmaja, you know, it's countdown. Oh, okay, the first lead in Madhya Pradesh coming to the BJP, and in Rajasthan also coming to the BJP. These are leads, these are postal ballots. We don't have to jump, we don't have to get excited, but just about the first lead coming in. And Tehseen, are you getting nervous?
Not at all. I am still saying Kamal Nath will take oath as chief minister.
You know, there's always a conspiracy theory that the initial leads always go to the BJP because the postal ballots are usually government employees, servicemen, and there is a general theory that those people are always a little right-leaning or they are BJP supporters.
But what happened in West Bengal was stunning. The postal ballots were counted right at the end, which led to Mamta ji being losing her election. After the thing, this also happened in one of the constituencies in Bangalore South, where Somaya, after being declared a winner, they counted postal ballots when Tejaswi entered the thing. So this has to be very clearly that it should be counted before, not
No, and in a close election, you have to keep waiting at least until like 10 o'clock.
No, there's a limit to
nobody is jumping for now, but Madhav, if you can give us a sense of where this number is coming out from in BJP, or is it too early to get to the seat? The fact is postal ballots will be the first to be counted, and Is it as predictable to go in BJP's favor as Padmaja thinks?
Well, the map is yet to be colored, Navika. That's the first question that I must get out of the way. Second answer that, people have to know what the factual position is that postal ballots are counted right at the start. What happens in case of a tie is that that's the time when they are allowed to recount the postal ballots. So in those cases where the matter is challenged or the result is challenged, that's why you see postal ballots happen. So there's no ambiguity as far as the election commission is concerned on why that counting happens at the end.
No. You're allowed to do it twice. In Soumya's case, it was done 11 times because a BJP MP went in there, and it's very unfortunate courts don't step in earlier on this. 11 times.
She lost.
You declared her a winner. You declared her a winner. Put it on the website. Then the collectors don't give certificates.
One can always file an election petition and resolve this issue.
Just for the benefit of our viewers, about Soumya, at least give context. Tehseen Poonawalla is talking about Soumya Reddy, Ramlinga Reddy's daughter, who was a very close fight in Bengaluru and ultimately was declared. No, she was not declared winner. She was not declared winner. She lost.
You were declared.
But anyway, let's come back to the current states now.
Padmaja.
And she won. She lost by 16 votes.
After the MP went inside and counted 11 times.
Okay. We've got more information that all the war rooms are now working on double time across states. Maybe Jay and Madhav, you could take us through the regions very quickly, because once the seats start coming in, quickly if we can go through all of the states and the regions therein, which will help our viewers understand how to understand the results.
Well, absolutely. In fact,
the first one is Chambal. This, sort of the crown of Madhya Pradesh, this is actually the seat of Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia, his region. A lot of his difference that he's going to make is expected to be seen here. We'll quickly go to the next one.
And these 26 of Congress, this green patch, will it turn saffron? That's going to be the test as far as Jyotiraditya Scindia, what we were discussing a short while earlier, his extensive campaign on ground, reaching out to people, etc.
The next one is Baghelkhand, taking almost all of the boundary to Uttar Pradesh politics, very similar to that. If SP, BSP have any hope, it is there. After Baghelkhand, we head to the next one, that is Mahakoshal. It's a region bordering Chhattisgarh. A lot of politics similar to Chhattisgarh. You're going to find, a GGP over here, a BSP over here.
So Kamalnath is going to be the very important name over here.
Absolutely. Next to that, we then heading to Malwa. Okay, this is the cotton producing, the rich belt of Madhya Pradesh. We are expecting a lot of close contests here because the Congress is on a reserve.
And it's neck to neck, 17 to 18.
Absolutely.
So as it is, it's neck to neck. We're expecting a bigger contest.
Absolutely. And then we have Nimad, which is next to Malwa. Also, another BJP stronghold bordering Maharashtra, has a fair deal of BJP support as well as Congress support and tribals.
But all this is going to change because we are seeing now three leads for the Congress party, 4 leads for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh, 3 leads for the BJP in Rajasthan. Oh, it's changing as we speak. 3 leads for the Congress party in Rajasthan and 4 for the BJP. It's neck and neck, and BRS is leading at 1 in Telangana, also in Chhattisgarh. BJP leading with 2, Congress with 1. So postal ballots, let's not get very excited at this stage, but joining me this morning is Mr. Keshav Rao, senior leader and member of parliament in the Rajya Sabha from the BRS. Good morning, Mr. Keshav Rao, and I want to ask you, how confident are you that the BRS is up and going to be counted? Because most polls, Mr. Keshav Rao, can I have your attention? Can I have your attention, Mr. Keshav Rao?
Well, I have your attention.
Okay.
I have all the attention of yours.
Good morning, Mr. Keshav Rao. BRS or your old party, Congress? Who's going to form the government in Telangana? First lead to the BRS.
Well, let me tell you, we are forming the government. That should be within few hours. That is few days. Today evening you will come to know when we will do that. We'll tell you the day also.
But are resorts being booked by the BRS as being done by the Congress party, Mr. D.K. Shiv Kumar, old war horse?
Why should we do? I don't know. My friend Shiv has his own doubts. Anybody who has doubts about his figure would think of these resorts. There's nothing wrong. After all, in politics, of late, don't think of our age when we did not have these resort sorts of things. When I'm sure of my own majority, because this majority, it is after in 119. And I'm not, as you were talking just now, I'm a team member when we're talking. I have the entire world support. The other friends of mine, my own friends, are standalone fight this. So they have to make everything by themselves, not with me. So
okay, your own friends are in the studio here, Dr. Sanjay Jha. Good morning to you, Dr. Sanjay Jha.
Hi, good morning.
And Keshav Rao says, resort is the last resort for you. They're not booking any.
No, neither are we. I think we're going to get a 5-star victory in Telangana.
Well, 5-star victory.
Eagleton Resort has already...
Pun not intended.
Eagleton Resort...
Pun not intended.
5-star victory. GVL Narasimha Rao.
The resort is going to be 5-star.
Giving the game away. 5-star victory, he says, last resort.
No, actually Sanjay is saying we have booked five-star resorts for you. He's trying to lure Congress MLAs into the resort and also possibly any other fence sitters. It's a 5-star resort that he's referring to.
Mr. Keshav Rao, now realistically speaking, Mr. Keshav Rao,
look here.
Realistically speaking, is there a plan B that the BRS is working on? Because at the moment, the numbers we are seeing, 4 for the BRS, 11 leads for the Congress party in Telangana, and at the moment you're trailing.
At the moment, after all, you are in a run, you are counting. So let us not say at the run at this stage, but nonetheless, I am telling you what exactly Congress needs is 60. You understand? We have also friends. We have also friends who can support us. That will make 60.
Are there friends on the screen with you, Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao? Because the Prime Minister did make a reference to the fact that KCR wanted to join the NDA. So GVL Narasimha Rao, Team A, Team B, that's what the Congress has been saying.
You see, if there was any friends for Mr. Keshav Rao personally, he was the Congress president of United Andhra Pradesh, Keshav Rao. He has many friends in the Congress party. TRS and the Congress formed governments together. TRS, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, Chief Minister Mr. KCR was a minister in Manmohan Singh government, and they also are very pally with the MIM. When Mr. Keshav Rao says I have friends, he is definitely referring to Mr. OIC. Who's likely to get a handful of seats.
All right, interrupting you. First, let's take a look at all the numbers coming in from the 4 states. If we can have the quad here. The numbers getting interesting. 4 leads for the BRS, 11 for the Congress in Telangana, AIMIM with MAM. Madhya Pradesh, 8 leads for the Congress and 5 for the BJP. Rajasthan, 5 for the Congress, 7 for the BJP. Over to you.
Graphically, this is going to take some time to upload over here, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but we have 4 clear leads coming in. 3 for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh, 1 for the Congress. There's Kailash Vijayvargiya in Indore 1. There's Budni, where in fact Shivraj Singh Chauhan, as you can see over here, is leading. Over there we have Narendra Singh Tomar, Union Minister. Very interesting to see. So among the big faces being fielded, at least 3 of them who are in the lead, and 1 for the Congress. No surprises there. Kamal Nath from
Okay, some of the seats that we are getting the leads about. Vidyadhar Nagar, Diya Kumari, who is the royal who's been fielded from the assembly. She's a sitting MP as well. Vidyadhar Nagar, she is leading right now. We also have Sachin Pilot leading from Tonk. Rajendra Rathore, who's the leader of opposition in the Vidhan Sabha, he is leading from Taranagar, and Raman Singh is leading from Rajnandgaon. Hardly any surprise in Chhattisgarh.
I think the important thing to note out here is that, of course, what you say is right, but the postal leads have to be taken with a pinch of salt, because if you remember 2014, Ashutosh was contesting, he was winning by the postal leads, and then we all know what happened.
No, but what Madhav pointed out just now is interesting, because that shows that the experiment that the BJP did is in fielding people, who were considered the big league guys in Delhi. They posted them out there and said that you got to fight out there and all hands on deck.
If this result holds out, because Dimni, from where Narendra Singh Tomar has been fielded, The BJP has not won it in the last 3 elections. The BSP won it once, the Congress has won it, and the BJP was unable to win it. So if in Dhimni, which is in Bhind Morena, they managed to win it, it's going to be big.
First, the big statement coming in from Digvijay Singh. Digvijay Singh says 130 for the Congress party. He's confident. Is this bravado? Is this the real story? We'll wait and watch. Tonk is where Sachin Pilot is leading from, and at the Congress office in Jaipur, there are preparations going on. There is screens that are being put up, and all of those visuals we'll show you on the screen in just a bit. But over here we have also Pilot leading from Tonk, and Rajyavardhan Rathore leading from his seat in the Jaipur.
Ballots, if you look at it, it is service votes. So preferably what happens is that it goes against the sitting government. And that's what is evident there. Rajasthan, you look at it, Madhya Pradesh, you look at it, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, everywhere. It's basically the government employees vote against the sitting government. And that's pretty evident.
What Digvijay Singh is saying is very interesting. He is saying कि कौन कब बिक जाए, कुछ पता नहीं है, बड़ी मुश्किल है. All the MLAs of the Congress who win have already been told, please immediately hot-foot it to Bhopal. But this comes from
after you get your certificate. After you get your certificate.
Digvijay, it's very interesting.
Yes, let's. Can we have that sound bite of Digvijay Singh playing? Because all right, we're trying to pull that out for you, but at the moment, interesting. Rajasthan 7 leads for the BJP, 5 for the Congress party. Other way around in Madhya Pradesh, 8 for the Congress, 5 for the BJP. BRS at 4 and Congress at 11 for a while. AIMIM at 1 in Telangana. In Chhattisgarh, 5 leads for the BJP and 3 for the Congress party. Sanjay Jha.
Well, you know, it was a foggy morning in Delhi, but I think by midday the sunlight of democracy will triumph, and the Congress is going to win all the states.
If you win 2 and BJP wins 2, will democracy be alive or dead?
I would say that still will have some hope, but I'm very confident today that it's Congress at 3 and at most a hung assembly in 1 state.
So you won't blame the EVMs then?
No, not at all.
All right, then let's listen in to Digvijay Singh and his fears coming out in the open. Listen in.
अलर्ट होना ही चाहिए. Sir, many observers camping in Bhopal from BJP, Vaishnav, Bhupendra Yadav, and many are coming. So. Yes. Any big plan or probably they are preparing for ED, IT, CBI.
सर एक जरूरी सवाल विधायकों की खरीद फरोख्त को लेकर कई आप लोगों ने भी सवाल उठाए हैं हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग को लेकर किस तरह से देख रहे सिचुएशन को कैसे आप लोग नजर बनाए हुए हैं क्या कुछ आप लोगों की तैयारी है कि इस बार जो है वो ना हो जो पिछली बार हुआ था सरकार बनने के बाद आप
पूरा एहतियात बरत रहे हैं.
क्या कांग्रेस विधायकों को कहा गया है जीत के बाद सीधे सर भोपाल आने?
निश्चित सर्टिफिकेट के साथ.
सर बिकने वालों पे नजर रखी है आपने? बिकने वालों पे नजर रखी है जैसे पिछली बार हो चुका था आपके साथ आपके अपने विश्वासी लोग थे.
अब ऐसा है कि कौन कब बिक जाए ये बड़ा मुश्किल है लेकिन फिर भी अब उस तरह के लोग हमारे पास नहीं हैं.
सर ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया कितना बड़ा फैक्टर होने वाला है क्योंकि पिछली बार आप लोगों के साथ थे इस बार दूसरे उसमें
ग्वालियर चंबल संभाग में ही वो फैक्टर नहीं तो और कहाँ होंगे.
कितनी सीटें सर लग रही हैं कि
तो पहले भी कहता रहा आज भी कहता हूँ 130 प्लस.
सर निर्दलीय और बागियों से बातचीत है आप लोगों की?
ऐसा है हम तो 130 सीटें लेके आ रहे हैं बाकी जो होगा सो देखिए.
शिवराज सिंह चौहान की विदाई तय है क्योंकि वो जीत को लेकर आश्वस्त दिख रहे हैं लगातार उनके बयान आ रहे हैं.
ना केवल विदाई तय है लेकिन अब उनके अच्छे दिन समाप्त हो.
2000 राज खत्म हो रहा है. आपने ट्वीट किया है आपने सुबह जंगल राज खत्म हो रहा है क्या कहना चाहेंगे इसके ऊपर?
जंगल राज में जिस प्रकार से आदिवासियों को प्रताड़ित किया गया है गरीबों को प्रताड़ित किया गया है.
Well, a quick update coming in and look at the numbers on your screen. The leads 39 in Madhya Pradesh for the Congress, 45 for the BJP. These ads really take the space away of the ticker. 35 leads for the Congress in Rajasthan, 52 for the BJP. And then Telangana 17 versus 27, Congress versus BRS. Congress at 21 in Chhattisgarh and BJP at 19. Let's go across to Govind Gujjar joining us live from Bhopal.
गोविंद, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। दिग्विजय सिंह ये कह रहे हैं कि कब कौन बिक जाए पता नहीं चलता। क्या उनको अभी से खबरें मिली हैं कि कुछ विधायक इनकम्युनिकाडो हो गए हैं? कुछ लोगों की फैक्स मशीन, फोन काम करने बंद तो नहीं हो गए कांग्रेस में?
देखिए पद्मजा, सुबह दिग्विजय सिंह ने ट्वीट करके शुभकामनाएं दी और कहा कि बहुत ही सचेत होकर सभी उम्मीदवार अपनी काउंटिंग करवाएं दिन भर की। और आज हमने सवाल किया कि बीजेपी के भी कई ऑब्जर्वर जो थे, जिन्होंने चुनाव जिनकी निगरानी में किया गया था, जो इनको जिम्मेदारी सौंपी गई थी, उन्होंने अभी कैंपिंग कर रहे हैं भोपाल में। तो उसको लेकर उन्होंने कहा वो ईडी और सीबीआई की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे होंगे, उसको ले ये भी बड़ा एक बात कही है दिग्विजय सिंह ने। और वो आश्वस्त हैं। पहले भी उन्होंने कहा कि 130 प्लस हम लोग यहाँ गेन कर रहे हैं इस बार चुनावों में, लेकिन हर स्थिति से निपटने के लिए दिग्विजय सिंह सचेत है। उन्होंने कहा है कि पिछली बार हम लोग बिटर एक्सपीरियंस ले चुके हैं और इस बार कंपैरेटिवली ज्यादा सतर्क रहेंगे। और कुछ ही देर बाद जो वॉर रूम बनाया गया है पीसीसी, वहां पहुंच रहे हैं दिग्विजय सिंह। तो अभी एक लंबी बातचीत पत्रकारों से हमसे दिग्विजय सिंह की हुई, जिसमें उन्होंने तमाम तरह के सवालों के जवाब दिए। लेकिन अभी जो रुझान आ रहे हैं वो बहुत अर्ली होंगे। अभी कुछ भी कहना, बैलेट पेपर्स की 8 बजे से गिनती शुरू हुई है। पहला जो रिजल्ट आएगा रुझानों का वो 9 बजे आएगा। उसके बाद जो पेटियां खोली जाएंगी, तो जो ईवीएम्स खोली जाएंगी इनफैक्ट, तो उसके बाद स्थिति कुछ।
Well, let me give you a fast update. Thanks, Govind. Vasundhara Raje leading from Jhalawar Patan. Also, we are getting information that the TPCC Vice President is saying that the Congress will win with 80 plus seats. BRS will not. Also, we are getting information at this stage that Diya Kumari ahead and Chief Minister Baghel is also leading from Patan. That is the latest information.
Patan is a very interesting seat, and maybe Jay and Madhav can quickly tell us about it. Yeah. You've got the Chief Minister, then you have got his nephew, Vijay Baghel. He's a little distant nephew, but he's a member of Parliament of the BJP. Vijay Baghel being put up by the BJP from Patan. And you have got a jack in the box there in the form of Amit Jogi. We also have visuals of the Chhattisgarh war room.
Shivraj Chauhan leading from Budni and Kamalnath leading from Chhindwara. Those are the two leads that we are getting.
And while you explain Patan to us, quickly play out those visuals.
Finally, we're getting a story out of the numbers. Guys, let's look at Chhattisgarh. There is Renuka Singh, a union minister who's been fielded by the BJP from Bharatpur Sonat. It's the #1 constituency on the top, tribal. She's leading there. Again, at the southern edge of the state, you have Bastar Maniram Kashyap. Again, a tribal seat. He is leading. So somehow, नाविका सारी लीड्स नहीं आई है, लेकिन एक मैसेज बहुत क्लियर है कि पिछली बार जो कांग्रेस ने ट्राइबल कॉन्क्वेस्ट पूरा किया था, वो कहीं ना कहीं बीजेपी हैज स्टार्टेड चैलेंजिंग. द लीड्स आर जस्ट 5 or 6 राइट नाउ, बट दैट इज वन स्टोरी लाइन क्लियरली इमर्जिंग.
One important thing for
Amit Jogi is also contesting from the same seat from Patan.
And he's in all likelihood going to lose. It's only his mother who's going to.
He's going to be third.
He's going to be third. So BJP is going to be second. Interesting. So Vijay Baghel is second.
If Narayanpur anything is coming.
We're waiting to tell you, but let's go across to the visuals coming in from the Chhattisgarh Congress war room. And Arunil joining us from Raipur. Arunil, it's a full house in the war room of the Congress party in Chhattisgarh. What are they looking at? Are they completely sure, or is there once again instructions going out to all their MLAs, winning MLAs, to continuously be in touch with headquarters?
Well, certainly yes, Navika. At present, I'm reporting from the war room of the Congress party. Inside, all the statisticians, or be it the IT cell members, local leaders of the Congress party, they are basically keeping a close eye on the results. Everybody is tight-lipped at present. No early celebrations from the either side, be it the BJP or the Congress party. We have seen how Ajay Makan reached Raipur last night. In fact, the Congress party is in a huddle because if there are predictions that it might be a cliffhanger in the state of Chhattisgarh, and they don't want to keep anything for chance. They don't want to take any chances with respect to the BJP also targeting their MLAs in the state of Chhattisgarh. With respect to the numbers also, the BJP basically started their campaigning early. Aggressive campaigning was done by the BJP, mainly targeting the tribal voters, mainly targeting the women voters in the state of Chhattisgarh. Yes, the numbers of BJP in the last election was very low. It was 15. Congress had around 68 seats last time. So the
Dr.
BJP
Raman Singh has just tweeted saying, अंधेरा छट गया है, सूरज निकल चुका है, कमल खिलने जा रहा है. सभी कार्यकर्ता साथी इस काउंटिंग की प्रक्रिया से जुड़े रहें क्योंकि बहुत जल्द भाजपा आवत है. You know, the Prime Minister had also tweeted a slogan there. इस बार साहिबो वोट नहीं करीबो. He had I think coined that slogan there.
Again, starting his campaign in Chhattisgarh, almost everybody has caught up saying, okay, we're going to talk the local language. So, you know, Raman Singh used to be the and Raman Singh used to be the Chaur wale Baba.
He's really doubled down on this whole regional pride when he said, I'll have Chhattisgarh Olympics. The language, you know, must be promoted further.
Absolutely. Not only that, we have a couple of
last time, they had no business to lose the momentum in the past 2 weeks.
You know, I was reading a very interesting
before polling.
We get like we got the tribal storyline in Chhattisgarh, we are finally getting a storyline in Madhya Pradesh as well. For example, Jabalpur, the BJP lost the 3 urban seats last time. Now in Jabalpur West, Rakesh Singh is leading. So again, impact
who's
of
a member of parliament who's been fielded from Jabalpur West.
You go to Surkhi, that was a seat actually won last time by the Congress in Baghelkhand. Right now the BJP is taking a lead. You go up in the state, you go to Dimni, Narendra Singh Tomar, last time the BJP was trailing there, now it's leading. So again, one headline sort of emerging from Madhya Pradesh, very early leads, but is that the heavyweight and VIP strategy could have worked for the BJP.
See, when the tribal vote is concerned, you know, Kamal Nath had turned around and said that the tribal's natural home is the Congress party, that you should traditionally come to us. Despite that, in Chhattisgarh as well as in Madhya Pradesh, the tribals were unsure that, you know, the Congress has always promised us this, and then you now have, you know, in the past 2 elections, you're seeing an aspirational class in the tribals. So they don't seem to have...
very
interesting. You must take a quick look
right
at the
now,
entire saffron belt over here.
In the tribal north.
Emerged in the tribal north where Congress has been
Congress was leading. Last time in this entire Sarguja division of 14 seats, BJP was 0.
Absolutely.
Right now,
over 10 seats.
So let's
look at those seats. Let's look at those seats very quickly, one by one. There is Bharaspur, Sonhat, Renuka Singh, Saruta. There is also Mahendragarh of Sham Bihari Jaiswal. Again, a BJP seat over there, at least the lead showing it. Baikuntpur, Bhaiya Lal Rajwade. We have another seat over here, which is Sitapur, Ramkumar Topo leading over here. Moving on to another seat, Samri again for the BJP lead, Udheshwari Paitra, and several other seats over here, including
now let's again get to specifics how this tribal mandate got constituted, Padmaja.
Okay.
Ram Vichar Netam was almost designated to be BJP General Secretary, very senior leader. In the seat of Lundra, the BJP has actually fielded a Christian candidate.
They have. And the RSS is very angry with that because their demand is, here's the interesting story in Chhattisgarh. See, your tribal pride is one thing and party loyalties are another. So in Lundra, the person who has been fielded is actually a practicing Christian, although a tribal, and the RSS, the Janjatiya Vikas Samiti, is saying जो लोग क्रिश्चियन कन्वर्ट हो चुके हैं उनको ट्राइबल से डीलिस्ट कर दिया जाए. So they are protesting and campaigning against the BJP candidate over there, the Vanvasi Kalyan Ashram. But I want to quickly tell our viewers about few of the leads that we are getting here. You have got RLP's Hanuman Beriwal leading, hardly any surprise there. You've got TS Singh Deo leading from Sarguja. We were talking about his area where last time the Congress had a clean sweep. This time the BJP is making some inroads in Sarguja. Nathdwara, CP Joshi is leading. He's the BJP president in Rajasthan. Again, that is not much of a surprise. Bandi Sanjay is leading from Karimnagar. We were... So you know, the BRS was very confident.
Shifting him to Delhi has not impacted on his
popularity. So the BRS was saying that he was hara hua hai. Then he went and won the Lok Sabha. Narottam Mishra, though, GVL, is trailing. What do you make of this?
He was expected.
Why?
Because he won by a very small margin, and there was quite a lot of murmur going on that high-handedness, arrogant attitude kind of stuff. He was expected to lose.
You know,
in fact,
also...
if we look at, I think when we did a show on Friday on Madhya Pradesh, it was clearly coming out that Narottam Mishra was losing, was trailing.
Show us a few more seats and the story from Madhya Pradesh. But before that, also remember that Narottam Mishra, correct me if I am wrong, was not in the good books of the BJP leadership with this whole thing कि ये इस कलर की बिकिनी क्यों पहन रहे हैं, हम फलां का investigation कर देंगे. I think he was called to Delhi at that time, and he was told pipe down. So it's not really like this big
so he
shock
gets
to the
crossed
BJP.
out as a possible CM candidate in case of a BJP victory.
Well, I think he got crossed out pretty early on.
From Madhya Pradesh, one more reinforcement of the strategy. From Satna, you have Ganesh Singh, the MP, who's again contesting as an MLA leading. So somehow that strategy is coming out very clearly. That experiment seems to have worked. Even regarding Mr. Narottam Mishra, the Congress had actually sort of, I don't know if it's a part of a setting or what, fielded another candidate earlier against him. Then there was a rebellion in the local unit, and the person Rajendra Bharti last time, who actually had put up a good fight, was brought back to contest against Mr. Narottam.
But I don't think that was a setting. That was more a case of the people who had been dropped telling Kamal Nath, listen, we have other options open, and 7 seats in Madhya Pradesh, after giving them tickets, were changed within a month. Let's take a quick look at Telangana as well, because we also have Mr. Khaliqur Rahman of the BRS joining us. First reaction, Mr. Khaliqur Rahman, it seems at least that even in Telangana, like in other states, the gambit of fielding MPs has paid off. Right now, Bandi Sanjay is leading from Karimnagar. First thoughts?
This is only the ballot counting, and in the ballot counting, you know, we have always seen, even during the GHMC election and, you know, even in the other states also, because, you know, it's most of the time it's the BJP which leads, mainly because...
But you think Bandi Sanjay is going to be able to take away Karimnagar?
No, I don't think so.
They've got some big names there.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait at least till about 9:30 to get the initial trends, I would say. So I think it's too early
initial
to jump
trends you
into
say,
any
but another minister who has been fielded this time around in Madhya Pradesh, Faggan Singh Kulaste, he is also leading. Ambikapur, Sarguja, T.S. Singh, Ambikapur is of course the T.S. Singh Deo, he is leading.
It's going to be his last election that he's fighting.
Viva's seat is a bellwether seat.
Okay.
It has been a bellwether seat since 1985. So
but these are postal ballots, my friend. So the bellwether will have to wait for a bit because because we are getting carried away.
Let's not ring the bell just as yet.
And I want to tell you, Nathdwara CP Joshi is leading, Bandi Sanjay leading in Karimnagar. RLP's Hanuman Beniwal is also leading at this moment. So a lot of leads coming in. Congress behind the BJP in Madhya Pradesh 52-60, Rajasthan 54-68, 20 and 30 for Telangana between BRS and Congress, and Chhattisgarh again the Congress is 30, BJP at 25. So it's all happening out there. And how are you looking at it, Sanjay Jha? I mean, look at the numbers. Just don't be you know, resting on your normal cliche that we are winning it all.
No, Navika, I'll be very pragmatic here. Very early days yet. I think by around 10, you will get some idea of the initial trends of which way are the states going. However, I would like to add one point. Even later in the day, because a lot of the seats are going to have very narrow margins, there will be a lot of flip-flops, but I'm very confident that the Congress looks good enough to win 3 of the 4 states.
Well, there is big news coming in from Kamareddy where BJP is leading and both chief ministerial hopefuls, Revant Reddy and KCR.
Revant Reddy will be third.
I want to tell you a story about this.
But he said to me in an interview that wo shikar khelne aaye the itni
He'll be third. He'll be pushed to third position.
How angry just because he was once with ABVP. Abhi bhi hamara ABVP ka banda nikal gaya. He went off to TRS. He went off to Congress. But still.
Well, aisa na ho ki wo shikar khelne aaye. Hunter becomes the hunted. Bhupesh Baghel tweeting. आज जनादेश का दिन है, जनता जनार्दन को प्रणाम, सभी प्रत्याशियों को शुभकामनाएं. So being not very exultant as of yet, let's go straight across to Arunil, who's joining us from Raipur, and I believe the supporters have already begun gathering there at the Congress War Room. Take it away, Arunil.
Well, Padmaja, with me is Congress's media cell head सुशील आनंद शुक्ला. अभी जो रुझान आ रहा है कैसे देखते हो आप? दोनों ने ट्वीट किया है, भूपेश बघेल जी ने भी ट्वीट किया है, वहां से रमन सिंह ने भी ट्वीट किया है. ये दोनों कॉन्फिडेंस जता रहे हैं, पर कांग्रेस पार्टी इसको कैसे देख रहे हैं? जो पहले रुझान आ रहे हैं उसको कैसे देख रही है?
देखिए, हमें तो पहले दिन से भरोसा था, हमने लक्ष्य निर्धारित किया था कि अब की बात 75 पार, और छत्तीसगढ़ की जनता ने भूपेश बघेल के काम पे, उनके चेहरे पे भरोसा दिखाया है। और अभी तक जो प्रारंभिक रुझान आए हैं, 44 सीटों पे हम आगे चल रहे हैं। अब देखिएगा जैसे जैसे ईवीएम की वोट खुलेंगे, हम अपने लक्ष्य को और नजदीक जाएंगे।
अभी नंबर्स हम अगर देखें तो सरगुजा, जहां पर 14 की 14 सीटें कांग्रेस पहले जीती थी, अभी बीजेपी इनरोड्स करते हुए नजर आ रही है। वो टी एस सिंहदेव की पूरी भूमि है, कैसे देखते हो इसको आप?
देखिए, ऐसा है कि बस्तर और सरगुजा में हम पूरी की पूरी सीट जीते थे। मैदानी इलाकों में पिछली बार हम पिछड़े थे। अभी तो प्रारंभिक रुझान, लेकिन प्रारंभिक रुझान में भी ओवरऑल देखेंगे तो हम 44 सीटों पर आगे चल रहे, बीजेपी 20 सीट में चल रही है। ये है हकीकत, जमीनी है कि जब वास्तविकता में जब बैलेट पेपर ईवीएम के वोट सामने आएंगे तो देखिएगा कि हम भारतीय जनता पार्टी से बहुत ज्यादा आगे
अगर नंबर्स की बात करें, कांग्रेस पार्टी, आप मीडिया सेल के हेड हो, कितने नंबर्स आप एक्सपेक्ट करते हो टोटल नंबर छत्तीसगढ़ में?
देखिए, हमने पूरा चुनाव कैंपेन 75 सीटों के लक्ष्य के साथ चलाया था और हमें वह लक्ष्य मिलेगा।
So here basically was Congress's media cell head saying that we are expecting 75 seats and that was our aim right from the start.
Okay, the numbers coming in and the leads coming in from Telangana now, and let's shift our focus, Jay and Madhav, also to Telangana.
But before you go to Telangana, let me tell you important information. Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Narottam Mishra, trailing from Datia against Congress's Rajendra Bharti. Jeetu Patwari also trailing from Indore's Rao seats. He is very close to Rahul Gandhi. And T.S. Singhdev leading from Sarguja. And also, Union Minister and BJP's candidate from Bharatpur, Sonhat, is trailing. So, and in Telangana, Congress's Azharuddin is trailing from Jubilee Hills.
You know, Navika,
there is an AIMIM strong candidate from AIMIM over there.
The real BRS AIMIM setting. The AIMIM did not have a candidate last time, but because Azharuddin went there this time, they fielded a candidate.
KCR is leading. Just a couple of more things. Kamareddy, BJP candidate, is leading right now, and KCR is leading from Gajwel. So he might be trailing in Kamareddy, but he is leading in Gajwel.
K. Kavita has left for Pragati Bhavan, the Chief Minister's resident. She's going to be with her father, the Chief Minister.
She tweeted yesterday saying, "My hero." She tweeted a video of KCR saying, "My hero." But what's the story, Jay, coming out of Telangana?
Telangana, finally, we are getting a larger story in picture. Dekho, we are looking at this northern belt of Telangana. Okay, we've got a few leads, most of them are from the northern part. I think what should upset the BRS right now is, this is the crucible of the BRS. BRS ka jo growth hua, it was always from the northern parts of Telangana. Even in 2014, when they came to power with a more simpler and humbler mandate of 63, when in 2018 with a mandate of 88, it was northern Telangana that stood rock solid. Right now, in northern Telangana, it's only 1 or 2 seats that the BRS is leading in. But there are 2 seats leads for the BJP. One of them is, of course, Karimnagar. And there are 2 leads for the Congress as well, which is in Banswada as well as in Mancherial. I think the BRS has reason to worry. If it's losing its stronghold, its crucible of northern Telangana, this Nizamabad, Adilabad, where the entire Telangana agitation started, then BRS has reasons to worry today.
But that also means
So
that the
BRS
BJP has done
has
very well.
reasons to worry. If you are saying, then let's go across to Khalikur Rahman, who's with us. Khalikur Rahman, at the moment, it doesn't look very good because it may be postal ballots. It's early days yet. But as of now, the BRS is trailing. Are you worried? Is your party worried? What's really going on? And do you think the Congress can march ahead, way ahead of you, for you to play catch up later?
No, we are not at all worried. We are very confident. And as I told you in the beginning also, let us not go by the postal ballot. And postal ballot always shows the different kind of the trades. So let's wait till the EVM counting starts, and then you will, get the real picture of Telangana, and we will get 70 plus seats. And we are confident about it.
First images that we are getting of Kavita leaving for her father's house, for the Chief Minister's residence. Smita.
You know, this northern Telangana, which was being mentioned by Jay, this is very significant because, as he said, BRS had a clean sweep. But then it was up for grabs, is what was evident 6 months back. And that's why Priyanka Gandhi did a bus yatra there. The Prime Minister campaigned a lot. So it really became a three-way battle where it was a clean sweep for the BRS initially.
You know, it will be interesting to...
In fact, the BJP has promised a turmeric park over there. Arvind Dhanpuri, who's an MP, is contesting there. So at least, you know, about 7 to 8 seats where the BJP hopes they would be able to give a tough fight to the BRS as well.
GVL Narasimha Rao, the Prime Minister made a huge point about farmhouse chief minister. That's where K. Kavita is now headed. Do you think KCR, not publicly available, not quite out there, is going to be one of the negative points of the BRS?
Yes, but not such a big factor because he has always been like that. Both as a minister in the union government, as the first-term chief minister, that is certainly one of the factors. But the bigger factor is a huge sense of disappointment among sections of the electorate, mainly the youth, about opportunities for their employment, growth. And corruption also is a big issue. Kaleshwaram and big ticket projects where there was massive corruption also has become a major negative for the TRS. And above all, a sense of bahut ho gaya. We have had enough of KCR. There is nothing new that he has to offer. I think 10 years in the first term at least he had something new some new schemes, new projects. In the last 5 years, I think he has not been able to add anything to his image, and rather the image, the sheen went off completely. So, and on top of all that is family rule.
Okay.
I think all these factors
Okay, Jay wants to come in on North Telangana.
To give a headache
seats in
to
North
the
Telangana,
KCR.
show us the seats there. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the seats here. Now see, there is something very symbolic and a headline-worthy thing here in North Telangana from the two seats that the BJP is leading. One is, of course, Karimnagar and the other is Kamareddy. Two things. The candidate in Kamareddy, he is actually traditionally not from the BJP. Now, there used to be something called a joining committee in the BJP. Okay, he was head of the joining committee. Okay, you're getting leaders from TRS, you're getting leaders from Congress. Here's the joining committee to the BJP, first come to join. He is the head of the joining committee. So, message number one, the joining committee philosophy seems to have worked because at least that cadre mobilization has been done. Message number two, though none of the polls and maybe even today the BJP doesn't become the single largest, but the fact that one of the OBC community
All right, Kamal Nath coming out and speaking. I have to interrupt you there, Jay. Let's listen in because this is a very important soundbite.
Few words today, Kamal Nath. All right. You know, the interesting thing about North Telangana is this is the area where the entire agitation for a separate Telangana started. And this, ironically, is also the area where the BJP won 3 of its 4 Lok Sabha seats. So, the zero in the assembly.
Eknath Shinde spent last 3 days there, silent. Eknath Shinde.
Why?
Because a lot of Marathi population is there.
You're right. So actually,
Adilabad, Nizamabad, Eknath Shinde silently went around for 3 days.
Actually, in fact, rebels from BJP have been fielded from Eknath Shinde's tickets as well to keep it all in the family, Padmaja. This is called long-term planning. So,
joining committee has a new figure.
Okay,
you made a very important point over there about it being really the bastion of BRS. And just look at this map of 2018. The entire pink splash over here is BRS. But look at what's happening right now. In this entire zone, you see green and orange emerging.
Saffron.
So this is a very clear sign that North Telangana, certainly the bastion of BRS, appears at this point of time to be breached. And this could be dangerous for BRS.
BJP's message, though late, but of an OBC chief minister, if one of their candidates is putting up a fight to the BRS, it means the message has gone down somewhere.
You know, the BRS has sentiment against it, but
we have
who is capitalizing on it? That is the key question.
Going across to Arunil, who's in the Congress war room in Chhattisgarh. Let's take a look on what's going on inside the war room. Arunil?
Well, Navika, at present I'm inside the war room of the Congress party. You can see everybody is following you here. Times Now is being followed here at India's election headquarters. We'll speak to some of the Congress leaders, local Congress leaders, as well as their media cell heads, their IT cell heads as well. With respect to the recent numbers that are coming in, how do you look at it? Both are showing confidence, be it the BJP or the Congress party. How you are confident as a Congress party leader?
देखिए, कांग्रेस पार्टी यहाँ पर पूर्ण बहुमत से, और जो हमारा नारा था 75 के पार जाकर हम सरकार बनाएंगे, हमें विश्वास है हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं पर, छत्तीसगढ़ प्रदेश की जनता पर। छत्तीसगढ़ प्रदेश की जनता के लिए जो योजना
फिनिश हुआ तो कितना प्रिपेयर्ड होंगे, उस बारे में भी कुछ चर्चा हुई है क्या बाकी नेताओं से, बड़े नेताओं से?
देखिए, हम लोगों को पूरा विश्वास है कि हम लोग 75 पार जाएंगे, और जब 75 पार का हमको विश्वास है तो फिर इस बात का प्रश्न ही नहीं उठता।
So basically we are reporting from inside the Congress party headquarters. My video journalist Yogesh Sawant is giving these visuals wherein around 15 of these local leaders, basically IT cell heads, media cell heads, are doing all their statistics about the Chhattisgarh results as well as the results from the other states as well, Navika.
Sir, Arunil, but Dr. Sanjay Jha, जितना मर्जी boycott कर लो, देखोगे तो Times Now.
Navika, congratulations. First of all, Sanjay might remain suspended, but you've been unsuspended. Congratulations.
Well, at least the channel has been unsuspended in the Congress war room.
Absolutely, and numbers again.
Yeah, two headlines from Madhya Pradesh. One is a lot of the seats where we're getting the leads from, they are in Chambal and Baghelkhand, which means Mr. Scindia has proved some sort of an asset for the BJP. Second point, the Siri seat where the urination incident happened and the BJP got an MP, Riti Pathak, to contest. That MP is leading again. So, they have...
That is very significant. Yeah. Why? Because Siddhi is the seat where the sitting MLA was the one whose aide was seen urinating on a tribal man. Shivraj Singh Chauhan had to do damage control, wash the feet of that man. And in this tribal area, Siddhi has a significant tribal population. In this tribal area for the BJP's MP. Also, when that sitting MLA, he's a Brahmin MLA, I'm forgetting his name now. When he was removed, he said, "Ye to bachchi thi, हमने इनको train करके MP बनाया था, ये क्या लड़ेंगी यहाँ से?" And yet, for now, she is leading over there. Interesting.
So, in a nutshell, Padmaja, be it the strategy of taking head-on, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan doing a leg cleaning ceremony for the tribals, fielding a young bachchi Riti Pathak, or getting the heavyweights.
Well, she's not a young bachchi, she's a member of parliament. She was called that by the MLA. Well, she's a parliamentarian.
Let me also give you latest information. KTR leading from Sirsila in Telangana. Akbaruddin Owaisi is also in the lead in the postal ballot counting from his constituency of Chandrayaan Gutta.
Just give him 15 minutes.
And what do you expect?
But 15 minutes, the police needs to go. Big ballot boxes.
Well, big breaking news coming in. KCR is trailing in Gajwel. This is the second constituency.
BJP may be leading there, not Congress.
I don't know. I know you are an enthusiastic person, but
I think for Telangana, it'll be too early to call, but we can start calling the headline now.
Well, 1 minute before you call the headline, Somit's joining us from Ground Zero. Somit, what is the information? KCR trailing from both his seats. That's significant if that is true. Somit, can you hear me? Well, lost
to a very important point.
Very important.
Now, this was the traditional area of the Congress. Here they are retaining the Greens. Okay. This is the traditional area of the TRS. The Green is going in there, which means that BRS is in trouble. Okay.
So we are saying that firewalls are being breached.
Absolutely.
The spectrum is seeing the
changes now. The spectrum, in fact, if you load the spectrum
the pink is turning green, and that
not
could
only
be trouble.
that, Navika, the early leads that we are seeing, a total of 19 from Telangana. If we look at the numbers, it's very interesting. Congress is 9, close to halfway mark. But it is a BJP which is giving a fight to the BRS. BJP is not losing out like a poor third. They are also winning in 5 seats.
Okay, so Sanjay Jha, no B team here.
No, I can tell you one thing for sure. Telangana is going to end up being a landslide for the Congress. The BJP and the BRS are going to both be marginal players, and they're both going to BJP is going to hurt the BRS, not the Congress.
What are your numbers for Telangana?
I would say anything close to 65 to 70.
That is not a landslide. That's just off the border. 60 is your halfway mark. 65 is not landslide.
Well, I'll tell you something. Look at it from the point of view that end of day, anything above the 50% mark, which is a clear majority, is a clear vote.
Beating BJP. That should be the big story.
Or
Are
is
they
the BJP
able to
actually
win
mopping up?
There.
Is the BJP mopping up some of the gains that were to be made
too early
on the back of a anti-incumbency against BRS?
Definitely, yes.
That is going to be an interesting story to see.
I think they lost the plot. BJP should be where the Congress is today at Telangana. They lost the plot.
Okay.
That's the clear
Where
message.
exactly is the BJP? Let's try and go back and see.
Lukewarm fight.
There are at least
In
five
few
seats.
of the seats,
There are at least 5 seats, Padmaja, over here, where the BJP actually has made its mark. Just look at that. There's no BJP in North Telangana.
It's interesting to see what seats are here. If we can see
that's
quickly the seats.
That's something we can do here. That's Kamreddy, of course, that we were discussing earlier, where CM is trailing. Itla Rajendra is there. Over here we have the seat. That's Karimnagar.
Okay, so right now, just a second. So we have 4 seats of the BJP already showing in North Telangana. And one, of course, this must be Gosha Mahal. This is of T. Raja Singh. So this is Gosha Mahal, this is Hyderabad. So largely you have 5 seats currently. They have Adilabad.
Yeah, she's an MP.
Yeah, so we have Adilabad, Karimnagar.
BRS also used the MP strategy there in Adilabad, but BRS is failing.
All right, I want to give latest information. Baba Balaknath leading in Rajasthan and Kodangal. Revanth Reddy is leading, but let's take a look at those buses on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. These are buses and visuals coming from Telangana. Taj Krishna, Hyderabad. DK Shiv Kumar in action. 40 rooms booked here. Everybody is going to be put in. कौन सा ताला लगाएंगे Taj Krishna में? Are you going to throw away the keys? The buses are ready. Is it going to be a drive from Hyderabad to Bangalore? What's going on, Sanjay Jha?
Navika, I think this is a serious indictment of the Operation Lotus of the BJP. I'm telling you, because end of day, this is the apprehension that all political parties have. If it's a narrow fight...
Ultimately, keep your MLAs on your fold, and even after the mandate is over, that's the state of Congress. Unfortunately, the state of Congress is they cannot protect their own MLAs.
Calm down.
BJP should be happy since Shahzad Poonawala was happy कि श्री राम और हनुमान कांग्रेस हेडक्वार्टर्स पहुंच गए. अब ताज कृष्णा का भी सहारा लेना पड़ रहा है. So बहुत ही होली एटमॉस्फेयर हो गया है. राम, लक्ष्मण, हनुमान जी, कृष्णा सब all in play. Let's take a look at the big numbers. We are starting with Chhattisgarh, and these are the numbers that are coming in so far. 40 for the Congress in the lead so far, 29 to the BJP and 1 to the others. This could be any of the tribal parties or Amit Jogi's party, but clearly it is a two-way battle. 29 BJP in Chhattisgarh and 40 to the Congress.
And now let's look at Madhya Pradesh. 187 leads out of 230 coming in. 81 to the Congress, 99 to the BJP. Others are 7. And Shivraj Chauhan is leading from Budni, and these are numbers for Madhya Pradesh: 81 versus 99.
Still very close.
Samajwadi Party. I'm waiting to watch the Samajwadi Party because it was a bitter battle. And is the Samajwadi Party damaging the Congress's chances? That will be interesting to watch. Anand Ranganathan.
No, absolutely. I think at least the trends in Madhya Pradesh are showing that while the BJP is well-oiled, Congress looks well-boiled.
Well-boiled?
Well, I can tell you, I won't indulge in a pun war with him, but these are very early days.
He's far ahead?
So
no, let me tell you.
For you, it is numbers for you in Madhya Pradesh, and see, fate is sealed in Telangana.
Well said.
Let's just hope the mandate will not be soiled. Since I'm taking you off on your punning challenges.
The Samajwadi Party versus the Congress battle in Madhya Pradesh, whether it harms in the state or not, in the India alliance, it has certainly damaged it and caused a dent.
Well, it has harmed because 58 seats is where Aam Aadmi Party is contesting, 71 seats Samajwadi Party, and this is the anti-BJP. And the anti-BJP vote is being divided. And if you think this is, something that the Congress doesn't need to worry about, well, think again, Sanjay Jha.
Navika, I will agree with you that irrespective of the fact that the Congress, I believe, will win Madhya Pradesh, it was not a good idea to rile Akhilesh Yadav by making that kind of a comment.
Akhilesh, Rajasthan numbers on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. 67 for the Congress. Oh, just when 80 for the BJP. So the BJP marching ahead. RLP one, that is Mr. Beniwal, Diya Kumari leading.
Lot of rebels.
ये जो story proper Rajasthan का, I think this we got on the day of the exit poll. The BJP actually in the lead. But the rebels giving a Congress the spread across the state because they're cutting votes.
So here is the interesting thing, that all this while people were saying Vasundhara Raje has been sidelined, but all of yesterday she was calling up the rebels, she was wishing them happy
because
birthday.
She was happy with this number.
So it's very
breaking news coming in. Raman Singh trailing in Rajnandgaon and Baghel trailing from Patan. Now this, I don't know if this is temporary. I don't know if this is temporary. But if this is the situation right now, I don't think anybody should be in any hurry to call anything out just yet.
Keep watching Times Now.
Keep watching Times Now. Thank you, Smita.
We've got the Telangana numbers also as well now.
Yeah.
Telangana, we've got Congress now getting quite a lead over the BRS at 56, BRS at 30, AIMIM 4, BJP 4, increasing its tally. BJP increasing its tally, but the AIMIM going
exactly
down.
What we on Times Now said 15 minutes ago, that we are going to give the first headline on Telangana. It's possible to call. That's exactly what we were saying.
It's possible to call Congress?
Too early.
Too early. I would say too early.
56 is the number which certainly Congress is striking.
Absolutely.
But from here where it goes, that's the question mark.
Absolutely.
It can come down, it can go up.
That's why we were looking at the map of Telangana. If we just looked at the map, one thing was very clear, that the BRS was actually losing in its strongholds. The Congress was retaining its strongholds. If you look at the Greens here, the Greens are in the areas which are bordering Andhra, the settler areas. The Congress is retaining its growing support.
So still losing in both the constituencies?
Yes, at the moment he is. At the moment he's trailing. But look at this spread. Look at this.
He's trailing.
Let's get the photo on the map. Let's get the camera on the map. The lower regions of Telangana, southern regions, the Congress retains. The upper ones, the pink is completely contested by the green. The green overnumbers the pink.
See, which means Telangana is lost by BRS.
Look at it here. I think you should look at it here. I think you should look at it here.
Sirsila, KTR is leading. Sirsila right now, he is leading. And as for Kamareddy and Gajwel, I think we need to exercise a little caution because now Revant Reddy has taken a lead. So the BJP earlier was leading, now Revant Reddy has taken a slight lead. It is going to be a bit of a
So the shikar is happening, as he told me, on the day of the exit polls. He said, "मैं शिकार करने 120 kilometer आया हूँ." Also big news coming in from the Gwalior Chambal region of Madhya Pradesh. Scindia camp's 5 candidates are trailing. That is the information we are getting at the moment. Can you get us a little detail on your touch screen?
Absolutely. Yeah, now look at it. We are here in Madhya Pradesh. This northern crown of Madhya Pradesh is actually the Scindia region, right? You are going... Look at it here. Yeah, I think here it's much clearer. Let's pick seat by seat. Ambaha. This is a seat which was given to a Scindia candidate last time. That is अब ये वो लोग हैं जो कांग्रेस से जीते 18 में. In 2020, they took the Lotus, won on the Lotus, and the Lotus renominated them. But they're losing. So one such seat is Amba, absolutely at the tip of Madhya Pradesh. Ater, another one. Okay, you are also having Dabra, and Dabra is very interesting. Imarti Devi of the Congress, absolute Jyotiraditya Scindia loyalist. She loses 2020 to the Congress. Yet the BJP, the Lotus, renominates her for 2023, and once again she's losing to the Congress. So that's very interesting. You go down, you have Datia, okay, that's a part of the same territory, and Bhind.
All right, more breaking news coming in. Shivraj Chauhan leading from Budni, but 3 other BJP candidates from his district are trailing at the moment. I don't know what to read out of this, JVC. Can you tell me what we should read out of this?
Probably, I think whoever is going to win those seats, not only their own seats, the MPs, who are going to win the districts are going to be in prominent. Now, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, neighboring seats getting lost is a big message because last time, I think in Budni, they swept.
They swept.
Okay, our MP numbers are on screen, and in 10 seconds we are going to be showing you Kamal Nath entering the Congress war room. And here are the big MP numbers right now. Congress is at 91, BJP is at 102. It's still quite close, and the others are at 7. So out of 230, we've got 200 leads so far. And as somebody said yesterday, ये लग रहा है कि 90-100 टाइप का इलेक्शन हो सकता है. लिटरली 90-100 का अभी दिख रहा है यहाँ.
बिल्कुल, but I will still warn people, do not jump to conclusions. These are early days yet. Let's go across to Kamal Nath entering the war room at the Congress headquarters in Bhopal. Those visuals coming in, Kamal Nath sitting there.
And he's leading from Chhindwara. He's leading from
5 to 9, and Lokesh Jindal I can see entering the studio. And Mr. Rajagopalan, good morning to you. This is extremely interesting. Not much to take away from. It's a close election. And
Navika, one thing, till 12:30 you go jumping this side, that side, that side. Nail biting, आपका nail तो नहीं रहेगा. सारा काट गया होता. But 12:30 you get the figure. I am very confident. Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan BJP, because if, as Lokesh Jindal has been saying privately, I am exposing him today, he says that, you know, unless we get Madhya Pradesh or Rajasthan,
God,
you have ruined his political career. Not that. Lokesh is a gentleman. Lokesh is a gentleman. No, but Lokesh speaks the truth. Lokesh speaks the truth. Anand, don't create. Lokesh.
You have ruined his political career even before it started. Join the BJP now. Join the BJP.
That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. No, Lokesh is a gentleman. He spoke the truth.
No.
He spoke the truth.
All right, the truth is in the numbers, and at the moment
Rajasthan.
we are keeping our eyes on the number. 91 for the Congress, 102 for the BJP, 200 leads out of 230 coming in from Madhya Pradesh. Let's go to the next state. Let's look at Chhattisgarh at this moment. 49 leads for the Congress, 30 for the BJP. Others are at 180 on the 90 leads are already coming in. Going across to Telangana next, where the Congress seems to be in a comfortable position with 56, BRS at 30, BJP 4, AIMIM 4, and others 1. Now let's look at Rajasthan, and 83 for the Congress, 104 for the BJP, RLP at 1, others at 8, and can others really? Well, Gajraj joining us live from Jaipur. Gajraj, what are you seeing in the headquarters of the BJP and the Congress party? Is there nervousness or are we expecting something to change from the BJP leads right now showing on the screen?
See, it is a nerve-wracking situation here at the Congress war room, and Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, PCC Chief Govind Singh Dotasra, and along with other senior leaders are likely to arrive at this particular spot in a while. And it is also said that Bhupender Hooda would also arrive, around 10:30 and 11. And I have a few people with me. They are in charges of this particular, PCC war room and the war room the Congress has here. Sir, क्या लगता है इस बार सीएम साहब की जो पॉलिसीज हैं, 7 गारंटियां वो देके आए हैं, कितना फर्क पड़ेगा इससे चुनाव में? अभी तक के रुझान आपको क्या कहना है?
देखिए, अभी तक रुझान ये स्पष्ट संदेश दे रहे हैं कि जो भी हमारी योजनाएं थी अशोक गहलोत जी के द्वारा, मुख्यमंत्री जी के द्वारा जो जन कल्याण की योजनाएं चलाई गई थी, उसके ऊपर भारी मतों से जो राजस्थान की जनता ने प्यार और जो मोहब्बत हमें देने जा रही है, और वापस से हम जब राजस्थान के अंदर एक मोहब्बत की दुकान ही नहीं, हम बड़ा शोरूम खोलने जा रहे हैं, ये इस बात का सबूत है। देखिए, आप इतिहास उठा के देखिए कि बैलेट पेपर में हमेशा होता क्या है, बीजेपी हमेशा आगे है, वो चाहे कोई सा भी इलेक्शन हो, किसी भी राज्य का विधानसभा का चुनाव हो, लेकिन हमने यहाँ बैलेट पेपर में भी अच्छी खासी बढ़त बनाई है। ये बात एक अलग है कि अलग अलग चैनल कुछ अलग अलग दर्शा रहा है, लेकिन हम बहुत ही कॉन्फिडेंट हैं, हम अपनी योजनाओं को लेकर के कॉन्फिडेंट हैं, और इस कॉन्फिडेंस के बलबूते हम इस बात को कह रहे हैं कि हम सरकार बनाएंगे और 2/3 बहुमत से सरकार बनाएंगे।
मोहब्बत की दुकान has been an underlining statement here.
is also through here with us. He is the candidate from Tijara. Remember, he is also a sitting member of parliament. Many people are also talking of him as a possible chief ministerial candidate. But he's obviously tight-lipped about it. Balaknath ji, सबसे पहले ये बताइए कि अभी का आपका अनुमान क्या है, कितनी सीटें भारतीय जनता पार्टी को मिल रही हैं?
सबसे पहले तो आपको नमस्कार और आपके सभी दर्शकों को भी मेरा नमस्कार है। और जैसे कि मैंने आपको पहले भी कहा था और आज आपके रुझान भी बता रहे हैं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी 120-25 से प्लस रहेगी राजस्थान के अंदर।
अभी तो वो स्थिति नहीं नजर आ रही है, अभी पूरे लीड्स आए भी नहीं है। आपकी अपनी सीट पर इस वक्त आप कहां पर हैं और देश में सबकी आंखें टिकी हुई हैं कि आप क्या मुख्यमंत्री की कुर्सी के दावेदार हैं?
ऐसा तो देखो कुछ नहीं है और हमारी सीट की बहुत अच्छी स्थिति है। और हम कहां पर हैं? हम तिजारा के लोगों के दिल के अंदर हैं, उनके दिल के अंदर बसते हैं और उन सब ने मन से अंतरात्मा से वोट किया है। बहुत अच्छी मतों से भारतीय जनता पार्टी की जीत होगी तिजारा से।
बट बालकनाथ जी, आप तिजारा की अगर बात कर लें तो वहां पे जो मम्मन यादव हैं, आप दिल की बात कर रहे हैं, खुद भाजपा के ही हैं। मम्मन यादव जी रोने लग गए, कहा कि मैं रायशुमारी करूंगा, लोग मेरे को चाहते थे कि भाजपा का टिकट मिले और महंत जी को ला करके खड़ा कर दिया, जो कि सांसद हैं, वो तो लोकल भी नहीं है यहाँ के। आपको लगता है कि यह आपकी चांसेस को डेंट करेगा?
नहीं, मामन जी साथ में आए, बाद में उन्होंने साथ में मिलकर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए वोट का प्रचार किया है और बहुत अंतरात्मा से साथ जुड़े हैं और सब लोग साथ जुड़े हैं और उन सब की मेहनत से ही आप देखिएगा कि बहुत अच्छा परिणाम तिजारा से आने वाला है।
बालकनाथ जी, एक सवाल ये भी है कि कई बागी नेता हैं, मैं पूछना चाहती हूं कि क्या बीजेपी ने बागी नेताओं के साथ संपर्क बनाया है? ऐसी कुछ खबरें आ रही हैं। क्या अपनी मेजॉरिटी को थोड़ी और सॉलिड बनाने के लिए इन बागियों की जरूरत पड़ेगी?
देखिए, जो भी निर्दलीय प्रत्याशी हैं, और आज मैं मानता हूं कि प्रत्येक निर्दलीय प्रत्याशी की पहली मन की भावना रहती कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के परिवार के साथ जुड़े, क्योंकि आज एक परिवार, ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी का माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में बहुत ही बड़ी इस परिवार में जुड़ने की लोगों की मन की इच्छा रहती है और इस परिवार में बहुत बड़ी संभावनाएं हैं और उनका जो अपने क्षेत्र के लिए कमिटमेंट है उसको एक ही पार्टी और एक ही व्यक्ति पूरा कर सकता है। पार्टी है भारतीय जनता पार्टी और माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी जो कि जन जन के नेता हैं और उनके माध्यम से बहुत ही बेहतर विकास उनके क्षेत्र में भी होगा, ऐसी भावना सबकी रहती है और सब साथ जुड़ेंगे।
मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहती हूँ बालकनाथ जी कि इस वक्त जो लेटेस्ट खबर आई है, लक्ष्मणगढ़ से पीसीसी चीफ दोतासरा जी पीछे चल रहे हैं, इसका क्या मैसेज आप देखेंगे या आप कहेंगे कि ये अभी जल्दबाजी होगी? कुछ कहना।
वो तो देखो पीछे ही चलेंगे ये लोग। इन लोगों ने अपने परिवार के अलावा कुछ सोचा नहीं है। इन लोगों ने तो अपनी प्रॉपर्टी की दलालियां की हैं, प्रॉपर्टी की प्लॉटिंग की है, राजस्थान को बेच खाया इन लोगों ने। भूमाफिया भी ये लोग हैं, खनन माफिया भी ये लोग हैं और ये तो गुंडों से भी वसूली लेने वाले बन गए हैं। नौकरियों के अंदर जिस प्रकार से इन्होंने बच्चों का पेपर बेचा है और अपने परिवारजन के लोगों को वहां पर आरएएस और आरपीएस अधिकारी बनाया है, ये जनता से छुपा नहीं है। और जनता का समय तो अब आया था, 25 तारीख को परिणाम आ जाएगा तो जनता पूरा निर्णय करेगी, इनको इनके किए की सजा अपने वोट के माध्यम से देगी।
फैसले के बाद दोबारा आपसे बात करेंगे। एक आखिरी सवाल बिफोर वी ओपन दिस अप। योगी जी आपकी विधानसभा में आए थे आपका प्रचार करने के लिए। कांग्रेस का कहना है कि ये जो पूरा कोशिश की गई थी कि चुनाव के अंत में जाके सारा हिंदू मुस्लिम का माहौल पैदा करना, बुलडोजर की बात करना, कन्हैया लाल जी की बात करना, ये राजस्थान में नहीं काम करेगा। सिर्फ भाजपा की ये चाल है माहौल खराब करना।
इन लोगों ने 5 साल क्या किया है? तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति के अलावा कांग्रेस ने किया ही क्या है 5 साल? इन लोगों ने समय समय पर ऐसे फतवे नोटिफिकेशन जारी किए जिसमें हमारी धार्मिक यात्राओं पर प्रतिबंध लगाया। करौली की पत्थरबाजी की हिंसा को आज राजस्थान भूला नहीं है, जिस प्रकार से हमारी यात्रा के ऊपर पत्थरबाजी हुई है। इन लोगों ने एक संप्रदाय विशेष, एक मतलब कि मुस्लिम समाज के युवकों को उनके कोई भी घटना हो जाती थी तो उनको इस प्रकार से सरकार उनको अनुदान देती थी और दूसरी तरफ कन्हैया के हत्यारों को आज तक सजा नहीं दिला पाई। जयपुर बम ब्लास्ट के हत्यारों को सजा से ये लोग सजा नहीं दिला पाए। तो इनकी तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति तो प्रकाष्ठा पार कर दी है और हमारा सनातन धर्म तो सर्व समाज की, मानव जाति की बात, कल्याण की बात करता है, ना कि किसी एक व्यक्ति की या किसी एक संप्रदाय की बात करता है। हमारा भाव पूरी मानव जाति और प्रकृति के उत्थान का रहता है और वही हमारा कर्म और धर्म है।
बाबा बालकनाथ जी, हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और उम्मीद रहेगी कि एक बार पूरे रिजल्ट आ जाएं तो उसके बाद फिर आपसे एक बार संपर्क करेंगे, बात करेंगे और राजस्थान में आगे क्या होने वाला है जानेंगे। लेकिन इस वक्त लेट्स गो बैक टू द नंबर्स एंड इन राजस्थान कांग्रेस एट 78, बीजेपी एट 14, 13 others. That can be significant. So Rajasthan, it looks like the BJP is ahead and they've got it as of now. Numbers can change. I'm not calling it, but I'm saying that as of now, the BJP firmly in the driver's seat in Rajasthan. Let's take a look at Madhya Pradesh next. And Madhya Pradesh, 93 versus 118. And this is also past the halfway mark for the BJP. Lokesh Jindal, चश्मा लगा के भी देख लीजिए, नंबर वही रहेंगे।
I'll tell you one thing. See, if you're talking about, for example, Rajasthan, now you're saying Lachmangarh constituency, Dotasara ji is trailing. In 2013, Dotasara ji had defeated Subhash Meheria by more than 10,000 votes.
But this
in
is
2018, and the same trend was there in 2013 as well, and it will be repeated.
Chalo, we are
you
all
will see a lot
waiting.
of changes.
That's why we are not calling out the elections. We are only saying at the moment, BJP is halfway past the halfway mark in Rajasthan and in Madhya Pradesh. And let's look at Telangana next. BRS at 36, 60 for the Congress party, and 60 is just about there at the halfway mark. So
election we called half an hour ago.
All this.
Yes.
This one I think we can call.
Well, 60 is just there on the halfway mark, and we're still counting. So I'm a conservative person by nature, and I'll hold my horses. Of course, advantage Congress here. Chhattisgarh 49 for the Congress, 30 for the BJP. We can call this also Congress. So it's 2 each, and joining us. And before I go to Siddharthnath Singh, I want to show you Jagan Mohan Rao of the BRS also here. Let me first get in Siddharthnath Singh. Siddharthnath Singh, two right now in favor of the BJP, both in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Is that enough? Because Chhattisgarh, however close you called it, at the moment not looking going your way. Would the BJP be satisfied with this?
Well, Navika, if you freeze your frame and these are the results, then I would admit it. But certainly this is the first round of counting must have gone through. It's too early to call a day. I still feel it's going to be a close fight in Chhattisgarh. And I always maintained that it won't be an easy win for anyone. It will go to the wire. And it is a match where it is a 4 to 5 runs up and down, and that can be the winner in Chhattisgarh.
मेहनत और पसीना सबका टपक रहा है, बहुत मेहनत हुई है और there is no cake for anybody. But going straight across to Imran, who's taking a look at those buses के अंदर क्या arrangements हैं, because at Taj Krishna, if all MLAs are to be taken in that, then Imran, what are the arrangements inside the buses? Are these buses going to drive straight to Bengaluru? Are they stopping at the Eagleton Resort somewhere? What's going on?
Well, Navika, 4 buses have been booked here. As you can see, right, we are at Taj Krishna, where these buses have been very hi-fi, high-tech buses, which has AC, Wi-Fi, CCTV, and even live tracking facility for this Congress to track where their MLAs are going. These are the buses which are come even in case we never know, in the middle of it, some MLA might stop and run away. So they are keeping a very tight vigil, and this is the buses which have been brought, and 3 resorts have been booked near to the airport, so that as soon if they needed to be ferried from Bangalore